Welcome everyone to episode 5 of CoDMyths. I'm St. Jules, aka Canadian Jules, and I'll be the commentator once again for this video. In this latest episode, we're going to deal with a few myths I've seen circulating in different forums about the perk one-man army. The first myth, which might get slower paced or more strategic players excited, is the one about being able to have 2 C4 and 2 Claymores down at a single time with the help of one-man army. So I've got my friend playing this video because I just recently prestiged on my Xbox account and don't have access to all the good stuff. And note that he just has one-man army instead of one-man army pro, so it takes 6 seconds rather than 3 to actually use the package. Now you're going to see him. He's got 2 C4, 2 Claymore, and none of them explode, but he'll make it blow up anyway. Another myth that's been going around is that you can actually have more than 2 Claymores down with the help of one-man army. Apparently it's supposed to get around with what they thought was a limit just using Scavenger, but that's not the case. Still, first one you put down ends up exploding, and the other 2 when he ends up using his noob tube. Same thing was being said about the C4. There is actually a lot of misunderstanding about this. I don't know why people thought this was possible, but yeah, it isn't. So we're going to showcase just once again. Just going to throw a third C4, and it's going to do a bit more damage this time because the one in his hand is going to end up exploding too. Yeah, that didn't go so great. Another myth that we've been hearing a lot about deals with using Hardline alongside one-man army. People have been saying that if you get a kill without Hardline, then switch to a class with Hardline, use one-man army, that you will still get, for example, your UAV. So we get our first kill, and just because we're this dedicated, we sacrifice getting another 4 kills, maybe 3 kills. I can't believe these guys just ran right by us. And we switch classes to a class with Hardline and get that second kill. And there we go, UAV and 2 kills. Of course, not all myths are right, and that's what we call them myths. Another one that's been going around is that if you get the 2 kills, in this example, or you get your kill streak, would be with Hardline, but you get it with a class that doesn't have it, and then you switch to a class with Hardline, that you'll actually instantly get that kill streak, and that doesn't happen. Wow, that's a bummer. He's disappointed, I know. But instead, what actually ends up happening is you end up losing out on that kill streak completely. So we don't get that UAV, which we would have gotten at 2 kills with Hardline. But instead, we end up getting care package with 3 kills. And sorry about the noob tube, he just unlocked the AK and wanted to use it. And finally, what's probably more of a tip for light machine gun users, people still weren't sure about it, so I guess I'm going to classify it as a myth, is that actually using one-man army, not even one-man army pro, just one-man army, 6 seconds to actually use it, is a faster reload than a manual reload with the RPD and MG4, for example. And both those guns have actually a reload time of, I think, just under 8 seconds, or maybe around 8 seconds. And yeah, so it actually is faster using one-man army, and especially one-man army pro, which is 3 seconds, than doing that manual reload. So that's probably the ideal perk 1 to be using rather than Scavenger and Sleight of Hand, because it's a combination of both. Every time you use it, you're going to get a full ammo, and of course you end up reloading that much quicker. And if you have one-man army pro, then that's just ridiculous. I don't use light machine guns though because I'm a reload whore, and it just doesn't work well with me. Alright guys, that's the end of this episode. If you have any comments, concerns, ideas for another episode, then just post below, comment on this video, or even check out our website, register on the forums, and be sure obviously to check out our new call sign generator. Later guys.